Yeah.
All right, so for the people who aren't familiar what Quick Fix is all about, tell them what it's all about, Jazz. But before you do that, tell them who it's brought to them by.
For sure. So it's time for Quick Fix, and Quick Fix is brought to you by Pure24, pure natural supplements designed to enhance the body and mind. They make supplements affordable, effective, and easy to use. You can visit their website, pure24store.com. Their products ship worldwide, and you can use the code The Fix for 15% off all items. That's the code The Fix for 15% off all items. The only gummies you need for a better life. Quick Fix is also brought to you by Prism Marketing Consultants, the public relations and media platform catering to the Caribbean diaspora. Now, Quick Fix is a roundup of the news that we've missed in a week, so we're gonna get started right now. We're gonna talk about Nara's bestie. So, Spice has social media in an uproar after posting an uncut preview of her soon-to-be-released visual for the racing new single Tape Measure. The 23-second video teaser published on her official Twitter account captures the controversial DJ skirting around two men, a Caucasian and another of African descent, the latter with his genitalia exposed as she whips out a measuring tape to ascertain the respective length. With over 1,700 retweets, and almost 10,000 likes, the X-rated post has garnered a flurry of reactions, predominantly from her female fan base, also known as besties. Captioning the post, Spice wrote, "Bestie, this is for your eyes only. Tape Measure video drops this Friday. Pre-order my album Emancipated. 48 hours to go." So, thoughts? Of course, I would start with you.
I have to stop calling myself a bestie because it wasn't for my
right
eyes. I did not see the video. I saw what people were describing the video.
Lies.
About I did not see the video. I did not watch the video. Once I saw what the people were saying the videos about, I had no interest to watch the video. I will say this. No matter, I didn't see the video. No matter what this is, and some people see what this is, at the end of the day, is the song good or not? And that will be the thing that will cause this song to propel itself, not this stunt. And the bestie knows. Sorry, I'm not a bestie anymore because it wasn't for my eyes. But you know, Spice knows this. She knows. So this preview thing that she did, it will only be fleeting. You know, at the end of the day, is the song good or not? And that will be left up to the fans out there. Alright, the Smurfs and the people them who are Spice fans, is the song good? You know, like the song? May I ask you know? Wanna like the song? Wanna feel to be a hit? Because you know, this was something that was used to generate interest in listening the song. When they listen the song, when they actually listen the song, wanna like it? That's all I have to say.
But me know, I was like, why she never release a full video? If she already, like, she could have, I wouldn't have released it on Wednesday. I would have released it like probably like 10 minutes before the actual video to drop, because that would have spurred on interest of the song, you know? So when you release it like that and give it space, because you do it for the shock of it all, fine, you shock way. But then, you know, you have to remember, say, well, memory shot. So I would have released it. If I was releasing that, I would have released it I would have released the full video after, and I guess the song and everything would have rolled out thereafter.
Well, I'm guessing people are waiting, at least the people who are intrigued by the preview are waiting with bated breath. I say, we need to see the music video, we need to listen to the song. So, you know, she accomplished that in regards to getting people intrigued.
But then that's why I'm saying I wouldn't have waited so long. The 48 hours time span, it wasn't so. I wouldn't have done that. I would have, if I released this clip,
then by the following day.
So if I release it in the morning, in the night, the actual video would have dropped. So that's why I was saying that the 48 hour time span to wait for the actual video was kind of long to me, because I'm just like, oh well, all right, oh that's it, all right, fine. Well, I'm sure people would see about, like, people are gonna watch it and talk about it, and then I'm like, oh, that video. And then, because obviously we do this job, I'd watch the video
because they do this job, right?
Only reason
I watch Pornhub. I never really need to see this to see penis. I don't know. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. And as I agree with you, Spice knows what she's doing. And if the song is actually good, and then this is a whole follow-up to her next album, which is her independent album, which is she aptly or rightly called Emancipated. So it's a freedom, but she's always done this, so I don't know. I have no expectations for the album, to be honest, but let's see what it is.
I mean, the last one was alright.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end of the day, is the song good or not? Is the song good or not?
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on. So Tanto Blacks is wanted for questioning. Tanto Blacks is wanted by the Counterterrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch to answer fraud-related accusations. On Tuesday, in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court, his co-accused, former Magnum Kings and Queens of dancehall winner Poor and Bossy, pled guilty to conspiracy to defraud, uttering counterfeit documents, and collecting money utilizing false pretense. On the forgery accusation, he entered a not guilty plea on May 30th. The complainant says he was in his place of business when Johnson and Tanto Blacks, identified as Junior Henry, asked him to convert $250 in US dollars to Jamaican currency. The men left, and on June 1, Johnson reappeared with an envelope containing US $1,000 in US 100 notes, telling the complainant that he received the money from Henry. Following a series of questions and answers, Johnson begged Judge Cole Montague not to issue a stop order restricting his mobility at the island's principal ports of entrance and exit on August 25th and September 2nd due to commitments at concerts in Antigua and Barbuda. The prosecutor argued in favor of rescinding the stop order and requested that Johnson be given another chance to show he was serious about appearing in court for sentencing. Furthermore, the investigating officer remarked that he saw no issues with Johnson traveling abroad. The matter was deferred until November 21st in response to her request for a social inquiry report.
Hey, if Poor and Bossy come back.
Wow. Wow.
If I did me, you're not seeing me back. You're not seeing me back.
But just I beg you, please. No stop order.
You're not seeing me back. But I'm so surprised. Real rich? Really? Real rich? A scam? Tanto? What you mean? Blasphemy.
Wow.
Blasphemy.
Scammer. Scam.
Listen,
Chop the line.
When I first saw this story, I was just like, am I surprised? Like, I had to ask myself that question. Am I surprised? Because I'm like, I really don't know any Tanto Black song like that, but he's presenting.
Yeah, I mean, what
Right?
an insult that is.
Anything you want me.
Is it a hit? Can he live off that one?
It was.
But is it a hit where he could live off it?
Rich.
Well, I never really think so. So when I
tell them rich. Them rich.
right. But then I mean, as I said, I wasn't really so surprised at the news.
You wasn't or you was?
She wasn't.
I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't. Like, I'm like, that's why I had to ask myself, like, am I surprised? And then I'm like, I'm not. It's just unfortunate because Tanto is a character that most people love, and like, for what he brings to the entire culture. But no, I'm not surprised at it. So if it's true, and if him get locked up, let's see. I mean, that's why the thing is, when I say Flipper Mafia, I'm not surprised by none of these dancehall artists. Okay, so yeah, that's the real basis of my non-surprise.
Yeah,
Gotcha, Ari.
Yeah, we got you. Ari. What else is there to say other than, let's see what happens here. Is wanted for questioning. Let's see what comes of that. As you say, Ari, Tanto Blacks is a beloved character, personality within the dancehall, and Alwagwan, he's not one I would suspect of doing these things, Alwagwan.
Really?
But it's like I'm not looking at Tanto and say, I'm
Definitely scammer vibes. Him definitely sing scammer tunes.
Exactly. So, I'm not looking at Tanto like that. But me not swear for no artist. So let's just see what thoughts on this. Yeah, that's all I can say.
True, for sure. All right, moving on. So, Bolt is to trademark To the World Victory Pose. So, Taz Timeless from the Timeless Dancers in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, which conceptualized the To the World dance move, says that he feels no animosity towards Usain Bolt for moving to reacquire the trademark for the signature To the World Victory Pose. But he and his dance crew would have appreciated some acknowledgement for coming up with the name. Bolt and Jenna, we don't have no problem with it. We and him party in a dance and them thing there, Taz said. On August 17th, the retired Jamaican sprinter submitted an application with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office for the To the World logo to be used in connection with products including jewelry, clothing, bags and purses, sunglasses, shoes and sporting goods, as well as restaurants and sports bars offering services such as VIP areas, catering and loyalty plans. Bolt had first applied for the trademark in 2009 for a variety of products, but the Washington Post noted that the registration was cancelled in 2017 because the sprinter did not provide proof that he was actually using it to sell goods in the United States. It has also shared that show with some form of innovation. We come up with it, put something in our pocket, on deserve this phone a creative idea, all this and have a piece of thing and no say the thing set away. That's all we're looking for. No animosity, no disrespect to the legend. However, Bolt's trademark application is not for the dance, it is for the pose.
You know what, I can't help but think or I agree with Taz. Well, probably can give some. He can give some. And you know what, he probably will. You know, even though it is his own signature pose, it's not necessarily the dance. You know, but
I guess
him
I
can
think
gain
the thing
some because the pose is born somewhat from the dance.
No, not really, because I was reading it was an archery stance, and then him just put it up, and then because the To the World dance was the most popular dance around the time, him just say
so exactly from you introduce that into even a naming convention of the pose, you know, that it's somewhat inspired from the dance. Then you know it might have somewhat of exactly.
The name should have been different.
Exactly.
And a pose different from a dance.
Yeah, if you name it the lightning bolt and
which is what I would have done anyway. But I guess at the time he just wanted to give credit to dancehall and dancehall culture and dancing, because when he win a beer dancing did I do one whatever. So you know, I mean, I agree in the sense that maybe, credit him, but maybe he was already credited by Bolt long ago. But he moved to make it trademark, which I was surprised that him just do this now.
Me also. That was my immediate thought.
That's I was surprised.
This not trademark, no? Because it's been on like branding for other things that he's done.
And I'm thinking like this is his Air Jordan thing. Come on. So, you know, I mean, it should have been him,
but apparently there have been attempts before. You know,
but I mean, I like how Taz approach it. He's not trying to bash him or anything. You know, and him can feel him way about it. But I mean, I don't think Bolt, because it's not the same thing to me. And as as Javi said in the article, it's just a pose. So I wouldn't even correlate it to be the dance or anything. It's just the naming of it. So maybe he needs to rename it the Lightning Bolt and not To the World, because I never even got it. Because To the World is like, you know, like I wasn't that different.
I mean, all I go on and on, him did have a name it. Is Jordan's, you know, dunking, does it have a name?
Air Jordan.
The Jumpman. It would have Jumpman. So
Lightning Bolt.
It's a lightning bolt would have worked. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't think from them see this, them know it's a bolt. It's you know, it's synonymous with Usain Bolt and him and, you know, winning. So
I mean, kudos to Bolt though. Like from, you know, him just did special because one athlete for things say, oh, let me do something, and it captured the whole essence of him.
I've always looked at that and said, for that man to forward up with that
this
moment,
right?
this brother is a one of one.
One of
one.
Hold it.
I'm This brother, no normal jobs. He's not a normal individual.
No,
this
everybody's like,
brother.
can we do the pose?
I'm telling you.
God.
Telling you. So
And
shout out
that's what
Usain Bolt.
makes him different.
Different. A shout out Usain Bolt. I think he will do the right thing here.
Yeah.
At the end of the day.
For
Yeah,
sure.
All right, so that just about does it for
Quick Fix. That's it for Quick Fix.